Hi, Taehyung lovers all around the world. Welcome back to the Taehyung Lovers channel worldwide. Stop scrolling. Just 3 seconds. Because what you are seeing today is not an ordinary comeback, not a music teaser, and not cheap promotion. This is far more dangerous. The first 3 seconds. Not concert screams, not a countdown, no agency logo, no grand narration, just a single photo of a plant. And precisely because of that, the world paused for a moment. January 2026, Kim Taehyung appeared in the quietest yet most disruptive way in the global entertainment industry. Silent, calm, and fully aware of his impact. And yes, it instantly went viral worldwide. In this video, we will discuss the hidden meaning behind Kim Taehyung's Instagram post about the microsorghum plant he is caring for, about the balance of his life while preparing a BTS album, about his symmetrical facial visuals that are being mentioned as a new global standard, and about how a single post without promotion was able to make the industry, brands, and the international public restless. This is not about a plant. This is about the psychological power of Kim Taehyung that no one can imitate. If you think this is just a simple post, wait until you see the data, read the meaning, and realize why the world always overreacts every time Kim Taehyung chooses silence. This is where the story gets heated, provokes emotions, and makes many people uncomfortable because the truth often works that way. Before continuing, don't forget to like, because that helps this video get recommended worldwide. Write your comment. Do you think this is the biggest signal before something even bigger than BTS? Subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss every move Kim Taehyung makes. And most importantly, share this video with your closest friends. Let the world see why Kim Taehyung deserves to be the most globally popular figure, with perfectly symmetrical visuals, quiet charisma, and power that never needs a shout. Now take a breath, because after this, the story will shock you. January 2026. Kim Taehyung appears again in the most dangerous way in the global entertainment industry. Silent, calm, and fully aware of his impact, and instantly viral worldwide. Kim Taehyung once again shared warm news through Instagram with a simple yet meaningful post. In the photo he shared, a decorative fern plant, a type of microsorghum, can be seen placed on a wooden table layered with stone. The composition is clean, aesthetic, and intimate. There are no excessive props, no elements forcing attention. The leaves are long with natural curves, characteristic of a tropical plant that can only survive with careful care. Soft light, stable humidity, and regular attention. This photo is not merely a portrait of a plant, but a small fragment of Kim Taehyung's current life rhythm. Kim Taehyung greeted ARMY around the world in an honest and warm tone. He revealed that his days are filled with preparing the upcoming BTS album while spending time caring for plants. I've been very busy preparing our album and planting plants lately. I hope you all have a nice day, he wrote. The sentence ended with a simple promise that he would share updates through Instagram. No grand claims, no false promises. Yet it is precisely the simplicity that triggered a global emotional reaction. In the short video accompanying the post, Kim Taehyung even joked that he doesn't have many photos. A confession that sounds almost absurd considering his status as one of the most documented public figures in the world. But that is exactly where his strength lies. He is not building an image. He is being human. And in an era where celebrities compete to maintain attention through noise, a confession like this feels honest, almost intimate, and deeply disruptive to industry standards. This post shows a balance that rarely lasts in the global entertainment world. On one side, creative discipline in the studio preparing a major BTS project. On the other, personal calm in a private space. Caring for plants becomes his way to breathe, reset his rhythm, and maintain sanity. For ARMY, this is small, calming news, but for industry observers, it is a clear signal that something big is being prepared, without shouting. At this point, the public begins to realize that this is not an ordinary post. This is a lifestyle statement. Kim Taehyung is not selling sensation. He is showing process. The microsorghum plant he cares for is not a fragile plant. It is adaptive, resilient, and grows slowly without drama. A metaphor too neat to be considered coincidence. Like a fern that grows quietly yet stands out, Taehyung's life rhythm stands on its own, unhurried, not noisy yet consistent. The next frame reinforces that message. Kim Taehyung, the visual essence of Kim Taehyung, appears with artistic precision. Soft lighting emphasizes a defined jawline, calm eyes, and a contemplative expression rarely found on the faces of public figures. No empty stare. No forced expression. This is the face of someone comfortable with himself. A face that does not need validation. But in the second frame, the atmosphere changes completely. A relaxed gesture, a mischievous smile, and free energy break the previous formality. Two expressions, two spectrums of charisma, one and the same figure. Elegant yet free. This is why Kim Taehyung is often called the face of Korea. Not because he follows visual standards, but because he expands their definition. Visually, Kim Taehyung's features radiate a multicultural aura rarely possessed by a single individual. Firm yet soft facial structure, symmetrical proportions, and flexible expressiveness allow him to move easily from classic to modern without losing identity. Global entertainment industry data consistently shows that cross-cultural visuals have broader market appeal. And Taehyung is not theory. He is living proof. The outfit details further strengthen this narrative. In the first photo, Taehyung is seen wearing an oversized white shirt made of poplin cotton or cotton broadcloth. The buttons are left open, creating a relaxed yet artistic impression. This style is commonly found in Korean fashion houses, as well as international labels emphasizing minimalist silhouettes. In the premium contemporary fashion market, high-quality oversized white shirts range from $120 to $300, depending on brand, fabric quality, and stitching details. Not flashy, yet clearly refined. The visual atmosphere changes drastically. Taehyung appears in a dark gray tailored blazer, completed with black satin tuxedo-style lapels, worn without an inner layer. This is not casual styling. This is the language of high fashion editorials commonly seen on runways or world-class fashion magazine shoots. In the designer or high-end brand category, modern tuxedo blazers range from $500 to $1,500, influenced by shoulder structure, premium wool materials, and the quality of satin lapel finishing. What shocked the public was not the price of the clothing, but the fact that there was not a single explicit promotional element. No brand tags, no explanations, no call to buy. Yet, the impact was still felt. Every time Kim Taehyung appears with visuals like this, global searches surge. Any brand associated with him immediately enters the international public radar, without visible contracts, without overt advertising. This is where some people begin to feel uneasy. How can a simple post trigger global discussion? Why do a plant photo and a calm expression feel more disruptive than million-dollar marketing campaigns? The answer is simple yet uncomfortable. Because Kim Taehyung is not selling illusion, he is showing balance. In an industry that constantly forces artists to always be relevant, always present, always noisy, Kim Taehyung chooses the opposite rhythm. He appears when necessary. He stays silent while working. And every time he emerges, the public is forced to pay attention. Not because of shouting, but because of a calmness that cannot be replicated. This post is not just warm news. It is a statement of position. A reminder that the greatest power does not always come from the brightest spotlight, but from self-control and clarity of direction. One plant photo, one honest smile, one simple sentence. And the world is once again talking about Kim Taehyung. The question now is no longer what BTS will release next, but why Kim Taehyung's silence feels so disruptive. Is it because the world is already too tired of fake sensations, or because he is showing a level of artistic maturity that many have yet to reach? The answer, as always, lies in the public reaction, and your comment will become part of the story.